Hi guys, welcome aboard. My name's Chris King. This is the Soccer Training Sessions coaching course for all you grassroots amateur coaches out there that want to improve your coaching training sessions and therefore improve your players. So this is the first drill. Okay, so every drill is animated, and as I've already mentioned, there's 4 parts to each training session. This will be the first part of the first session. All right, so we'll have drill 1, then I'll take you through drill 2, drill 4, drill 3, and then drill 4 is an open game. Okay, so this training session is based around supporting the attack, and this first drill is a rondo, which is a small, for those of you that don't know, a rondo is usually a small drill where you've got players outnumbered. So what might be 1 defender versus 3 attackers, 5v2, anything like that. Anything that you can do in a small area. Players get lots of touches on the ball, lots of passes, and they have to move, think, adjust all the time. Okay, so rondos are fantastic to start every training session because it gets players engaged, gets their brains engaged, and gets their bodies, football movements, and everything like that. So I always suggest after you've done the FIFA 11 warm up to always go into a rondo. Right, it's a great way to start a session, and players get really into the session. Okay, so I'll show you the setup first, and then I'll take you through a few key points. Okay, so here we have, I'll just shrink myself down a bit there so I'm out of the way. So you've just got a small area here, and you split it into half. If you've got 5 players on one side, 5 players on the other, 1 ball in play. Now, excuse me. All right. So all we're going to do is it's keepings off. So the 5 black players, for example, will be passing the ball around in their half, and then 1 white player will come over and try and win possession. All right. I'll take you through the rules here. Okay, so 2 teams of 5, and this works well actually. 3v3 up to about 6v6. All right, so you want to keep it to that numbers. Anything more than that, and players aren't getting enough touches. So anything 3v3 up to 6v6 is perfect. All right, the ball begins with a black team who attempt to pass and maintain possession. Once the first pass is made, 1 player from the white team can come across and try and press and win the ball. All right, so this is like an attacker in the forward line trying to press the back 4 or 5 players. All right, so they may have lost the ball. They may have had a shot on goal, lost the ball, lost possession, or been tackled. Now they're trying to keep the ball in their forward half. All right, so you want that attacker pressing as soon as they can. Now, every 3 passes, so once the black team pass 3 times, that's worth a goal. And after each goal, another white player can come across. So every 3 players, an extra white player can come across. All right. If the white defenders win possession, they simply dribble it or pass it back to their team, and then the same happens on the other side. All right. So I'm just going to let this play so that you can get the gist of it. Here we go. All right, so number 1 from the white team has come across. Black have had 3 passes. So a second defender has come across. They're 1 possession. Now they pass back to their teammates and play starts again. All right, so we'll just replay that. So the white player comes across, 1 pass, 2 passes, 3 passes. Another white player comes in. Boom, they're pressing together. They're 1 possession, go across to their side, and then they start 2, 3. Another player can come across, boom, trying to win possession. They get split there. 3 blacks have come across. White are doing a good job. It's very rare that you get to 4 or 5. They've 1 possession, so they go across. Okay, so you get the gist of that. Now, just a point that I want to make is when you have 2 players across, you see one of them really hunting the ball there, and you want the other player blocking those passing lanes, so going to where the ball might be going. All right, so they've got to work together. It's not each one player pressing and the other player sitting off. Okay, they've really got to work hard together. All right, and you don't want them sitting off at all. This is, as I said, an attacking situation. You've lost possession. You want to keep the ball in your forward line, all right? So you want those players to go hell for leather for the first 3, 4, 5 seconds. And if they win the ball, fantastic. If the defenders play out, well, then we sit off, we drop back a bit deeper. But this is really trying to win back possession as soon as we can. All right. Now, I'll take you through a few coaching notes. I'll just have a sip of cordial here. All right. Now, the quality of the pass is key here. So you want the attackers to spread out, and then you want their passes to be to their teammates' back foot so that they can play it in different directions. All right. You don't want it behind them. You don't want it under hit. All right. You want it firm so it goes to their feet so the defenders can't go in and steal the ball. And I've also got there split the defenders with the pass if possible. So during a match, if you had 2 defenders, you can go sideways, pass around them. But the most direct route, if you can pass through the middle, you've taken both those defenders out of the game. All right. So tell your attackers, if you can, pass the ball through those 2 defenders that are trying to press. All right. And I've also got there 1 or 2 touch maximum. So you want to keep this short and sharp. You don't want players dilly-dallying on the ball, taking 3 or 4 touches, dribbling around. You want the ball to move, all right, so that then you've got the other players really pressing, all right. Excuse me. And the variation here, this drill works well with 3v3 up to 6v6, as I mentioned at the start. Change the width of the field accordingly. So obviously, if you've got more players, make the ground bigger. If you've got less players, make the ground smaller. Okay, let's leave it at that. Now, this is from... excuse me, my coaching book, Training Sessions for Soccer Coaches Volume 1, which is available on Amazon and my website. So this comes free with the Udemy course if you're watching this on udemy.com. Otherwise, you can pick it up from Amazon. All right, we'll leave it at that. Thanks a lot, guys, and bye for now.